You want to get out there in the world and you want to help people. You want to provide value and you want to educate. That's what becoming a personal brand really is all about. If you yourself, you want to actually help somebody else, then you have the ability of becoming a personal brand. Becoming a personal brand means that you yourself as an individual are going to be the lead source of attention grabbing power towards your business. You are the one that are pulling in all this business. Now, I am on that journey myself right now. I'm currently on that journey. I have been traveling that journey for, I'm going to say now, probably since January of 2017. So on December of 2016, I was invited to speak at a conference in Las Vegas by a friend of mine that at that point, he was still my teacher. I still learn things from him, but at this point, I was learning from him for a few years, and I became such a good student that I kept on sending him messages. I kept on sending him communications. In January 2017, wow, it's going on 3 years already. And I was already helping Dr. Berg. I was helping some clients here and there, but I was not a personal brand. So there was a limited amount of growth to my business because I was not out there in the open talking to the world. So I can tell you that my process started with me communicating with Ben Cummins and telling him how I was doing some things. And then along the line, in December of 2016, he invited me to speak in a conference. And I said, I was a little shocked by it, and at the same time excited, and at the same time super nervous. But I said, let's do it, Ben, let's go. I'm gonna go. And I mustered up some courage, and I got on a plane, and I went to this event, and I talked to 50 people. 2 days in a row, 2 different groups, 50 people one day, 50 people the next one. People were paying a lot of money to be there and listening to Ben Cummins and to myself, etc. It's a very unique group that was only by invitation. It was not a very public conference, but it was high ticket people that were there to get a lot of value. And what I did was that I got on stage. I didn't even know what I was doing. I didn't know if I could talk to the world or provide any value to them. I thought that I could. I felt like I could. And I got on stage, and for about 5 seconds, I considered getting off the stage. And it felt like, what the heck am I doing here? It doesn't even make any sense that I'm here. And I still did it 5 seconds. I don't know if you guys have gone through those moments that 1 second feels like 5 minutes, or 2 seconds are like so long. Well, I was going through that at that moment. I was on stage. People were applauding me because I was on stage, because Ben Cummins welcomed me into the stage. And then I started talking. And once I started talking, guys, the rest is history. I have never stopped talking since. At that point, I was invited to another place, and then another place, and then another place. And then I got invited to conferences all over the place. And then I started doing social media. If you reverse engineer my personal brand, Manuel Suarez, and you look me up on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, even though I'm still in that journey and I'm still in the process of discovering and getting my message sent out there to the world, and I still don't have as much attention as I want to have it, I've come a long way. But it's been 2.5 years of putting my message out there consistently, 2 years and 9 months, actually, to be exact, of aggressively putting my message out there through social media, all social media channels, specifically in the last year, through seminars, conventions, through webinars, nonstop, through email marketing. Some of you guys that are listening to this or watching this, you know, you get a lot of my stuff consistently. So you know what I'm doing now every single day, and you see me and you follow me around. But that's the beginning of my story. And I tell you this story because I want to show you how it all started with a dream. I cannot precisely tell you that my dream was to become a personal brand. It wasn't. But I didn't know what that was going to create for my future. I didn't know how that was going to actually end up rewarding the explosion or having a big part with the explosion of my agency and everything else that I have going on, and my course, and my program, the Facebook Masters program, and all that stuff. It's been a process that started in January 2017. And now today, I can tell you that at that point, when I went to that conference, which was years and 9 months ago, I think I had about 4 staff that were already helping me virtual assistants. And if you fast forward that to today, I run a 50 people organization, which is a marketing agency. Our Natural Slim business has expanded from maybe 15 staff at that point to now having over 120. We have expanded operations from 3 countries at that point to now 9 countries. I service some of the most incredible people in the world, from the voice of Bart Simpson, Nancy Cartwright, to Dr. 𝗟𝗡𝗏, to Frank Suarez, to somebody that he's not a social media star, but he's a life star. He runs a $500 million company, Mr. Tom Cummins, and I work with him every single day. I have all these people around me, which are so amazing, and it all happened in 2.5 years. Now, why am I telling you all this? Because the reason that all of it has happened was because I made a decision to become a personal brand. Now, what is a decision? What is it? What am I talking about? Making a decision of becoming a personal brand. My decision was not to become a personal brand. It's not like something that you suddenly say, I want to become a personal brand. It's basically a decision to, you know what? I am actually tired of being in front of a screen and typing things all day long and being behind the scenes and not having a social life. You want to get out there in the world and you want to help people. You want to provide value and you want to educate. That's what becoming a personal brand really is all about. If you yourself, you want to actually help somebody else, then you have the ability of becoming a personal brand, because your information that you have accumulated throughout your life is actually very valuable to other people. People can use it to improve a particular area of their lives. And because of that, you got to structure it in a way, and you got to do it consistently enough so you in turn become a personal brand. You do podcasts like this right now that I'm doing. You do videos like I've done throughout the last few years. You do articles, and you write, and you do blogs, and you do long form posts, and whatever it is, but you do it consistently. And it doesn't seem like it's going to be something that is going to give you the positive return on investment that you will get somewhere else. None of you guys are going to buy my stuff right now. But in the future, as you build a relationship with me, you get to trust me more and more. And I am able to offer you things that now you believe in, and you are going to have enough confidence in me that you can purchase them from me. And that is the value of building a personal brand. People trust others. They don't trust marketers. They don't trust marketing messages as much as they trust others, another individual that they've been able to build a relationship with.